How about now? How about now?
How about now? Sound?
How about now? We've been talking to no one.
Sound? What was up with the sound?
As far as I can tell, nothing. I just tapped it and it should be fine. Is there now sound?
Sound yet? Sound?
Sibilance.
Can you listen to the stream on that?
Can you listen to it on your phone?
Sound on, sound on. Yay, sound is on. What did you do?
I didn't do anything.
Yeah, you did.
I turned the sound on. It was muted for some reason.
All right.
All right, we have sound.
We have sound.
This is great.
So, any of you lip readers, we'll catch up.
Yeah,
the people who can't read lips.
We have to say all the stuff we just said again.
We are coming to you from an undisclosed satellite location. We're on the road.
Schwitzing over here. That's your word.
We still can't use the store. Obviously, there's just no power.
Yeah, it's hot in there.
Hi.
There's no power. There's no lights. And as I was about to say before we realized there was no sound, it still kind of smells like smoke a little bit. And I'm having this thing. I don't want to sound petty, but I'm getting a little triggered sometimes when I'm smelling smoke now. It's freaking me out a bit. And I'm not liking being in there right now.
So, on this week's edition of Masterpiece Theater, we're going to read the Margaret Weiss and Tracy Hickman Dragonlance novel, Time of the Twins. Actually, theater is for TV and movies and stuff. What's the thing where they sit and read?
Reading Rainbow? Libraries?
I don't know.
Reading Rainbow?
I just feel like we're sitting here in easy chairs and there's an amazing library of fantasy books here.
You are thinking of Masterpiece Theater, though.
But yeah, it's got that vibe.
Alistair Cook?
Yeah. I want to read some Weiss and Hickman for everybody. So, the internet at our home, I'll quote Penelope for you non-lip readers, because she was saying this when you couldn't hear.
Yeah.
The internet at our house is hot garbage.
Hot garbage.
And you guys were watching last week, you can probably see how digitized and how pixelated and everything was.
And
yeah, so we're hoping there's a little better internet here. We came to a place with good internet.
Look at how fast it is.
Undisclosed.
Tehran wants us to read My Immortal. Not happening, my friend. Nice try.
Isn't that a song by Evanescence?
It is, but it's also, as the person off screen will attest to.
Oh, is that Cat?
It is the worst ever fanfic ever written. It's even worse.
Trash Cat.
It's even worse than the one that's...
Is that the one where
it's even
I
worse.
was hanging out with Marilyn Manson?
Yes, I was hanging out with Marilyn Manson at Hogwarts. Yeah. It's even worse than the one that's Elrond Picard. That one's actually good. Sons of the Stars, I think it's called. That one's actually good. Anyway.
Well, our dear Andrew is actually writing TNG fanfic. Not TNG, just Star Trek.
Farpoint Book Club. I apologize I'm looking off screen so much, but this is so great. It's like, I can see everything, and there's comments. It's wonderful.
So, we'll let people load in here. We know we started late because we were having a lot of technical... Obviously, we didn't have sound when we got on.
Yeah, I can't explain that.
We're doing the same thing we did last week, just kind of a mishmash
of Michigas.
Just stuff we grabbed.
I wanted to call
we will also be doing the giveaway for the nano gauntlet at some point.
I didn't forget about that.
We're gonna do it.
Yeah, I got all the things.
We're gonna let the tension build a little bit.
Yeah.
Thank you all. I mean, we completely sold out of tickets.
There's 47 people watching, so that might be everyone that. Because some people did multiples.
Yeah.
Yeah. So it might actually be everybody.
Thank you guys for that. That helped this past couple weeks. Just that coming in.
Oh, look at that!
And thanks to Greg for donating that to us. That was amazing.
And that was even before the whole fire thing. That was just
just a COVID thing. Yeah. Matter of fact, the Nano Gauntlet, we announced that was happening, and then the fire happened. We completely forgot about pushing it and telling people about it. But the tickets did sell out. So, and it's an awesome piece. I'll probably pull it out of the box and play with it a little bit. I wanted to keep it.
I'm gonna do a few things while you're chatting.
I'm
gonna share this. It's already on Farpoint. I'm gonna stick it in the event.
Let me see who's watching.
Our chairs are bumping. Is that okay?
Yeah, we can bump chairs.
Okay.
We're married. So it's Twilight. Yeah, Tiffany. So that it is kind of Twilight.
Oh, Tiffany, if you've never
was
read...
Was a fanfic, right?
No.
It's 50 Shades of Grey.
50 Shades of Grey, which was a Twilight fanfic called Masters of the Universe. And the fact that they even used that name, that wording, Masters of the Universe, no. Do not touch He-Man like that. Tiffany, if you've never read My Immortal, I don't recommend it. It's a Harry Potter fanfic, but it's like My Chemical Romance, meets Marilyn Manson, and it's terrible. There's no redeeming qualities. There's nothing.
Denise Gray is watching. Dave Corson is watching. Hi, Denise.
Denise, hi.
James Alvar. So excited for your documentary stuff. When are they airing it? As far as we know, in August.
August 21st is our tentative date, but what they're doing, which is really nice of them, is that not just our episode, but all the episodes, they are releasing them as soon as they are finished. because the stores are getting a majority of the profits for those episodes. Now, it might only be literally a few cents per watch or whatever, but they want to get them out as soon as possible, so the more people can watch them, the more money the stores can get. And all the stores have been affected by COVID, obviously. And like in our case, we even had a drama on top of a drama.
So they asked for more footage about the fire and the electric.
Yes, they did. They did ask us for some more footage of the fire.
Actually, we spent some of the day yesterday handling that.
On that.
Yeah.
Look at our little video. 56 people are watching. This is great. Okay. All right, no dead air. We got to talk.
Well, I'm trying to read comments.
Read them out loud.
I don't think. Oh, I just lost my video.
Uh-oh.
Oh no! I gotta go find the video again.
Uh-oh. That's a problem.
All right, there it is. Boom.
That's a paddling.
Mandy, hi Mandy. How are you? We were having some technical difficulties.
Mandy bought some tickets for the gauntlet.
You know, Mandy just got a puppy, and they named it Mara Jade.
I saw.
That's pretty amazing.
I saw.
Like that's some geek.
Justin has puppy fever.
Yeah, I have puppy fever.
You desperately want a puppy.
Yeah, well, one that will grow into a big dog. But yes, I want a puppy. Yeah. And I will be getting one. That's why I'm doing the fence in the yard stuff.
Yeah.
Gil, thanks for sharing. Tiffany, yeah, you had it backwards, but I knew where you were going with that. Anna Maria, Justin needs a smoking jacket and pipe. No, Justin does not need a smoking jacket and pipe.
You definitely need a smoking jacket and pipe. I love it.
I think these are people that are commenting on the view from my... Like, is there different streams of this, or is this...
No, there should be one stream.
Okay. Freddie, hey, how's it going? Freddie Bravo.
Freddie Bravo.
Oh, Gil. I forgot Banshee. Banshee's at home alone. Damn.
I mean,
this is maddening the way we're having to do this stuff.
What's more important, us actually getting on the stream with sound or Banshee being here?
Banshee. Damn. That's why we didn't have sound. Banshee would have brought the sound.
Banshee screams the sound into existence?
Yes.
This isn't... No.
Lou, how you doing? We're fine. We were late too, so don't worry about being late. We're just getting George Scully. Smoking jackets are pretty cool. George, you and I should just sit and hang in smoking jackets. Hi, Dave J. Bailey.
The video looks great.
I thought it was the Sith Wayfinder. I'm not going to address any of that. I'll bring her with us when we come in September. Yes. So it's Mara Jade Moose. Oh, she's just a tiny little puppy. I wish you could put a picture in the stream. What kind of dog is she, Mandy? Other than super cute. Yeah, Gil, man, I'm sorry, I forgot Havoc. That is devastating. I mean, Banshee.
Banshee.
Yeah, well, they're both X-Men.
Alright.
Are
we boring people yet? Should we do stuff?
No, yeah, let's do stuff.
Alright. It's already 20 of 4.
Brian Parks. Hey, peeps. Hey, Brian. A lot of top fans. I'm loving it.
Everybody loves us. It's great. I love it.
Gil is. It says sharer.
Yeah, I just saw that.
I never saw that before.
I think that means that Gil shares our stuff a lot, so that's awesome.
Oh, that's awesome. It's nice to be shared.
Dave said hi.
Hey, how you doing, Dave? Hope everybody's good. I mean, restrictions are lightening up on the whole COVID thing right now. So a lot of people are out about. I'm hearing, like, in our area in South Jersey, I'm hearing, like, the beaches are completely packed, the boardwalks are packed. That makes me happy for people's, like, mental health, but not happy for the potential of the of COVID kind of, coming out. I'm still scared of that. I mean, it's still a thing, right? It's still a thing.
It's still a thing, and you're high risk, technically.
Yep.
So
Veronica, hey.
It's scary. It's a little scary.
So we got 55 watchers.
What are we doing here?
I don't know. We got like a random... Patrick Logan got his top fan badge today. Congratulations. Thank you for wearing it with honor.
Mike, we're on his TV in 70 inches of glory.
Wow.
I didn't put on enough makeup for that.
Wow. So we're streaming on someone's big-ass 70-inch TV. That's
crazy.
Awesome. I covet that TV. Jim, what's up, Jim Kita? Mandy. She's a rescue from Tijuana.
Wow.
So we have no clue. She's super cute, though. She looked like some sort of, like, actual purebred puppy.
That's awesome.
She's a sweet pup by day and a vicious Mexican wrestler.
She's
Parks. A luchador.
Brian Parks, can we buy stuff? I think some people are bored here.
All right, so we're going to buy some stuff. Clyde, Gil, I like sharing because I have friends who are into comics and toys. Well, we all do.
Hi, Biddy.
Hey, Biddy. We just saw you at the store.
James, hey.
James, all right. So let's
Yeah, what are we doing
some
here?
Stuff.
We're not having book time anymore.
I mean, I could begin to read. I mean, if you haven't read this and you're into fantasy, this is like. I'm not gonna say it's where it all began because it all began with like Tolkien and stuff like that. But as far as D&D and like that era of fantasy, I mean, this is you, really.
I love this.
Right? This is you.
Yeah, well, yeah.
I read a lot of Weiss and Hickman, but I never read any of the Dragonlance. I read the Shannara stuff, which wasn't Weiss and Hickman. It was James Brooks, maybe. I read the Deathgate cycle, which was a different universe than this stuff. But I know. I mean, who plays D&D and doesn't know? You know what I mean?
Me. Be careful with that.
Yeah. Okay.
No, not you. I meant her.
Oh, that knockoff thing.
Yeah, I brought some weird crap.
We have people off camera. We have
Voldemort, who shall not be named, off camera.
It's not Voldemort.
Help, I'm a hostage.
Yeah. Toy hostage.
Toy hostage.
So
let's clear this off here. I can do this. That was his pen again.
We'll talk more about this later. This is
Lenny, I touched on Forgotten Realms a little bit. I read a few books, and obviously I know the world, but Dragonlance was my shit. That was the shit.
Dragonlance was pre-Forgotten Realms, right? Dragonlance was the beginning of it?
So, Dragonlance was really the first novels that came out.
That's what I'm talking about,
And they were fantastically, ridiculously, insanely popular. And that really kicked off the whole novel thing with TSR doing books.
Oh, Lou's daughter says hi. And she said she loves the game that she won. Tell her we said hi and we're very glad that she won that game. That's awesome.
It was an N64 game, if I recall correctly. Awesome. Yes, Dave, I collect those. They were called Endless Quest books. They were TSR branded Choose Your Own Adventure. I'm still missing like 10. The later they went, the harder they are to find. I'm hugely into Choose Your Own Adventure, Endless Quest, all that stuff.
Mike said his wife is watching because she has skin in the game. Did she buy tickets for the gauntlet, maybe? That's kind of where I'm thinking. Terry Brooks, yeah, thank you, George. The Shannara books were all, and I didn't read them all. I read like the first 2 trilogies.
We're getting text messages asking us when we're doing the gauntlet giveaway. Where at some point,
maybe at the end, maybe next,
maybe soon.
Maybe we're just gonna refund the money and keep it.
What?
No.
We're not doing that.
All right. First thing we got is this. I think it's from '96.
What even is this? I haven't seen this
This
yet.
is it's vintage Hot Wheels. Super electronic garage.
Gosh, it's huge.
It is huge. I mean, I'm afraid to ship it. I haven't really gone through it.
Do you want to do local pickup only? Because we can do that. I don't really.
I prefer to do local pickup only. Yeah. Original box.
Wow.
I believe it's complete. It looks pretty unused, actually.
Still in the trees.
Yeah, it's got the parts all still in the trees. It's super cool for you Hot Wheels collectors to set up. I wish I had space to set up, but I'm sure I don't.
Victor thinks we should wait and do the gauntlet at the end to keep people waiting.
I'm not going to do it at the very end.
He's got skin in the game too, Victor. I know you got to take.
Not everybody likes to watch this, Victor. Some people are just like, screw these people. We want our gauntlet and we get out of here. We understand. This is a sealed bag. So as far as I'm concerned, this has got to be complete or very close to complete.
Got to be.
Still got the booklet, 1997. So this is 97. We'll do local pickup for this. $50 for this.
I should probably get out my notebook.
Yeah, $50 for this.
I cannot believe how well this is running on this machine.
Electronic garage with the box. You got the kid in the button-up shirt because only button-up shirt white kids played with this thing. That's not true at all, actually.
Yeah, I don't know a single kid that ever wore a polo shirt like that.
I think I knew a few in Brigantine.
Well, in Brigantine, maybe.
Yeah.
Dude, I love how this.
Super cool,
this is
though.
great.
Oh, here it is built. On the back. It's got a bunch of levels. Little Billy was having a lot of fun with this thing.
Brian said that we should sell autograph pictures.
Of what?
Of ourselves.
If we ever get to that point, don't let my ego ever get to that point.
If we ever get to that point, I would retire from making the race.
I'm not allowed to have an ego. My wife does not allow it.
I won't allow it.
She won't allow it. If you get that reference, you're badass. I won't allow it.
Look how great! I can't get over how good this looks. This
You keep
screen is
saying that.
great. Well, I can watch myself on there.
I'm just trying to seal this up the way it gets sealed. Yeah, this is cool. Super cool. 90s Hot Wheels.
90s Hot Wheels.
$50 local pickup.
Yeah, we'd like to do local pickup if you don't have it.
If you want it and you're don't live local, we'll figure something out with shipping it. It's probably going to cost $20
It
to
would be
ship
at
this
least
thing.
$20.
Yeah. So if you want us to ship it, $70.
And
but
we
if you're
don't
gonna pick it
normally-
up, 50.
Yeah, we don't normally do that. We like to say
But
that
we
the
just
prices
know,
are-
yeah.
This thing weighs a ton and it's fragile.
Actually, with Hot Wheels stuff, it's not that fragile.
I feel
The
like
plastic
it's
is
fragile.
good.
I think she's trying to get you to hand her that so she can put it over there. We have an off-screen handler who doesn't want to speak.
Thank you.
I don't mind speaking. I'm just heard and not seen.
Brian. So Brian is the gentleman who messaged us about the computer. He wants to build us a computer.
Look, I appreciate that. I'm just not in
Yeah.
any place to buy a computer.
Yeah, our whole budget right now is all going towards just the repairs at the shop.
Let's get electric before we
Yeah.
worry about the computer.
Let's get electric and get the
We
electric
don't
going.
know right now what our budget is for fixing the electric. We know it's going to be tremendous.
Yeah.
Because we know the damage is, not elaborate. What's the word for that? Extensive. Thank you.
All-encompassing.
E-word.
Everything.
So that is number
Yeah.
one to get handled. Second to get handled is the appliances that got fried and the heater and the air conditioners and all that stuff. So once we have a handle on what's up with the electric, we will reach out. We also, from what I understand, we don't need too much computer. It sounds like you built some badass computers and well worth.
Yeah, one that he sent me a picture of looked like Optimus Prime's head.
Which is
as a
super
computer.
awesome, but it's all we really use it for is our POS and doing this.
Yeah. The machine we have, assuming the machine we have at the store is still usable, but I don't think it is.
So this is cool because we had a fire recently, and we got electric. The store got electrocuted.
I bought this on purpose.
Yeah, and people have been sharing and reaching out and asking how they can help, and weirdly enough, Justin Roiland, the voice of Rick and Morty, right?
Co-creator and voice
of Rick and Morty, contacted us on Instagram. Was like, I want to share this, right? Basically.
His exact words were, "I'm rooting for you guys."
So he didn't give us any money though.
Morty, we gotta save the toy store, Morty.
Hey Rick, okay, let's send him some. Let's donate. No, let's just share.
You sound so shitty right now.
I'm not being shitty. It's awesome.
Amazing.
It's
So,
freaking amazing that guy did that.
Let me take it to a different place than he did. I can't believe that someone as famous as him gives a crap about us
That
at
we're
all.
on his radar at all.
The fact that we're on his radar is amazing. The fact that he shared it on his Twitter, it got like 300 likes, a bunch of reshares.
Crazy.
He has 777,000 followers. I can't believe that.
Would have been cool if each of them gave $1. We would never have an issue again.
Stop. We don't even need
We
electric.
just build a new store. I'd finally be able to do the diorama museum.
Stop. We're getting off topic.
Oh my god.
Anyway,
the dreams.
So I dragged this little guy out of the garage, the warehouse, in honor of Justin sharing our thing, our GoFundMe on Twitter.
So he recognized it from the episode.
It talks. Push its paw.
I'm pushing everything. I don't see anything here.
Give me it. Give it.
I don't. It doesn't.
You're right there.
Okay. All right. Okay, it just keeps doing that. I guess. All right.
It's the talking sound.
Yeah. Well, they made it smart, and eventually they made mechs and took over the world, and it was a I think it's first season, just an amazing episode.
Yeah, I think it's like episode 3 or 4, maybe.
Yeah. And this is from Rick and Morty. What do you want for this?
$20.
$20.
$20.
Shipped to your door.
For Snowball.
And we'll turn it on so when the mailman's carrying it, it's making that noise out of the box.
So
Can you imagine being a mailman and hearing that?
Yes. Your mom's watching.
Hi, Mom.
Greg wants to hit Brian up for a computer. So that's really cool.
Oh, that's cool.
It's cool that they're talking in there.
Absolutely. Talk amongst yourselves.
Brian, I gotta be honest with you. Our computer is in a closet at the store. No one would see it.
Yeah, no. So yeah, it lives off screen. We have we have like a computer closet where everything lives. Man, listen, I'd love to have some kind of amazing computer, but I think it'd be a waste on us, honestly.
Snowball.
We don't do any gaming with the store computer or anything.
I mean, I would if it had a better setup, like I could sit and be comfortable. But it's just got sort of like at the counter. Snowball, guys, is $20, shipped anywhere in the United States. In honor of Justin Roiland, he is flying off screen.
I like this. I'm gonna do this with everything. Big Star Wars things.
Yes, Brian, we're doing the claim thing as usual. I guess we should probably talk about our claims. We kind of didn't.
Yeah, let's explain how the claims work.
So the rules. This is how the rules work for anyone who's new or just needs a refresher. Do you remember how much this was last week? I don't know last week.
Nope.
Okay, I have no recollection.
I think I have a recollection.
So this is a claim sale. What we're going to do is we're going to show you an item. We're going to show it off. We're going to talk about it a little bit. As soon as we name the price of the item, you guys are open to claim it. You can do that in the comments below just by saying, for example, on this item, claim Jabba's Palace, gimme Jabba's Palace, Jabba mine, Jabba me. You want to try to vary up the words you use just so Facebook doesn't hit you with that algorithm that spams you out of speaking.
That might not happen because we don't have a ton of stuff this time.
Plus, I've noticed that since we changed the way we do the stream, it's a little better.
Good.
For the most part, the prices we're quoting, unless we're asking for local pickup only, are including shipping anywhere in the United States. Did I miss anything?
No, we'll send you at the end of this.
Oh, yeah. That's the important part.
Yep.
It's at the end of this, we'll send you a PayPal link, and the PayPal link you can use any debit card, credit card, PayPal balance, or even.
You don't have to have PayPal.
Nope, you don't need PayPal to pay. You can just check out with any of those things, and that's usually sometime after the end of the stream. Anything else? I think that's it.
No. So this is modern, but it's called the Vintage Collection. They actually never made this when the Kenner days in the 80s, and they should have. It's Jabba's Palace. It's an awesome play set to set up your figures.
It's so cool. I love this. I
kept
had
one.
to keep one.
Yeah, we kept one first. This is $30 shipped to you. Super cool. I mean, it comes with the background. It's got like
the heads.
It's got the heads, the Tauntaun head. If you don't know, he had a Tauntaun head hanging in his palace.
I think
it's just
it's
super
a Tauntaun
cool.
and what's the other head? A Wampa head, I think.
I'm not sure if it's a Wampa.
If I can see it, I can tell you.
I don't think so.
Oh, it's like a weird dog or something.
Yeah. But anyway, $30 shipped, vintage collection.
All right, it looks like
Brand new.
we've got a claim from
Little box
Jerry.
damage, but I mean.
This is Jerry's.
All right, Jerry, it's yo.
Jerry, thank you. Jerry, back to our Rick and Morty joke.
Yeah.
It's Jabba's Palace.
We just finished the newest season. This is cool. Is this vintage?
Yeah.
Wow.
I just went out in the warehouse and grabbed a bunch of random stuff.
It's a vintage bandana.
This is a vintage Teenage Mutant Ninja Turtles bandana. It's probably about 14 by 14 inches. I'm not really sure.
I'm gonna guess the year. It's got to be like 92.
1990.
Wow. So it's early.
Yeah, it's early. Pretty cool. Pretty weird. It makes a great display piece. You can use it if you want to. Use it as a mask for COVID. $15 shipped to you.
What a COVID mask.
Yeah. 15 American dollars. Cowabunga dudes shipped right to you.
That's pretty cool.
That was fast. Jerry is my brother. Oh, that's awesome. People got their people watching and all kinds of stuff. James. We got James claiming the bandana.
Cool. Thank you, James.
James, I still have that pile of Nintendo games set aside for you. We'll talk about that.
All right.
Yeah, I thought this was cool and
It is.
that's not who I thought it was. Never mind. It's still cool and weird.
What?
I thought it was the Barbie. I'm sorry.
Oh, well, this is Sailor Moon.
Yeah.
It's not Sailor Moon.
It's Tuxedo Mask.
It's Tuxedo Mask from Sailor Moon. This is this was not made in America. This is Bandai Japan.
Bandai.
I can't read 98% of what's on there, and I'm not going to because I'll sound like a racist if I try. You know how I'm not going to do my Japanese voice because it's racist. It's terrible. You're looking at me like I should do it.
No, I'm looking at you like, why are you talking about being racist in weird voices? They're just
Is this
regular.
price right on him? Sealed box.
That price
The
is
box has some.
price is a little high.
The box has some box damage. You know, it's not. The box is not mint. That's for sure.
I would drop that by $20 or $30, if not more.
All right. So how about $80 shipped?
Yeah.
Sealed. Well, the tape is popped though. I might have just did that.
I think you just did that.
It's it's not temperature controlled.
Yeah, it was sealed until you just found the tape. $75.
$75. It's damn it. It's just a little piece of tape. This happens all the time with vintage stuff when tape comes unglued. I don't know what year this is from. When did Sailor Moon kind of start?
It's from the 90s. Let me see. I can read it a little bit.
Yeah, you'll know more about this than I will.
This is from Bandai, 1995. What's cool about this is that it's the Bandai version. I believe Irwin took over the licensing for Sailor Moon.
Oh, just like with Dragon Ball Z.
Just like with Dragon Ball Z.
Yep.
So you have some Bandai, some Irwin stuff. The 11.5, 12-inch dolls, some of them are super rare. We had almost a complete set of this import version. We sold all the Sailor dolls. We only have Tuxedo Mask left. He was sealed until 5 minutes ago. We had $125 on him in the store. He is now popped. Never been removed from the box, obviously. A little bit of box damage. $75. Whoever wants him, he's yours.
So one thing is, and nobody has done it yet, but you can't claim a thing until we say the price of the thing. If I pick it up and you see it in my hand and I don't say a price and say whatever it is, and you're like, I claim it, then you're going to pay 4 times as much for it than what the price actually is. You can't claim it until I say the price, if that's okay with y'all. Kevin Grant, 89. Mandy, damn it. James, I need NES stuff. We need NES stuff.
So James has a pile. James is the nice gentleman who every once in a while says, hey, give me like $70 worth of Nintendo games. And we just give him like a mystery box. It's really cool.
K. Patrick Logan, my daughter started watching Sailor Moon yesterday because a friend gave her a Sailor Mercury doll.
Oh, that's awesome.
She's obsessed. So we're learning a lot about it. That's awesome. That's timely.
Cool.
Mandy's trying to make deals with James. James, just so you know, Mandy is a celebrity. She has been on, is it Hell's Kitchen?
Hell's Kitchen.
Twice.
Seasons 14 and 17, I believe.
Damn, you're good at you're on that. Mandy, and she's a South Jersey native. Like we are all friends and from the same circle, but she's a legit
Gordon
she's
Ramsay
done
yelled
stuff.
at her in person.
Yep. She's
Much
got Gordon
better
Ramsay's
internet
number on
today.
her cell phone.
Yes, Scott, you may have noticed that we're not at our house today. This is not our house. Our internet is great because we're in an undisclosed South Jersey location.
Is that Mikey Hiltz? Michael Thomas? What's up, my man? This is somebody I've known since kindergarten.
You're past that over
Like,
there.
it's cool that like all my old brigantine people I grew up with are,
Do we have a pile? Hold on. We have a pile of things that sold.
15 and 17p.
Did I say 14 and 17?
Yes, or
Sorry,
something like
I was
that.
close.
She's yelling at you.
Sorry.
No, she's not. She's only kidding.
Hand that. This goes with Job's Palace.
James said he'll trade it to her for food. You should see her split a chicken.
She's trying to motion to you.
You can speak.
Give me the items. You're making me crazy.
All right.
Season 7, Episode 2 of Comic Book Men. Mike, that's awesome. Frank was on Episode 1, Season 1. He was the first person ever on Comic Book Men. And what episode were we on?
Season 2, Episode 11.
And when I say we, I mean it was Justin's face and my butt, basically. I accidentally wore a Darth Vader shirt that day, and they couldn't allow you to film if you had anything on your shirt. So I had to be off screen. But Justin got to be on screen.
Love you, Dave. I'm sorry your Kindle keeps booting you. That sucks.
Kindle. I didn't even realize Kindle had internets. That's awesome.
Jerry Armstrong, I love that Cobra shirt. Let me see what shirt you're wearing.
It says I Cobra, basically.
That's awesome.
I like it, yeah.
That's awesome.
I wanted to dig deep into the closet today and wear a shirt that I have like 300 t-shirts. I'm a t-shirt fanatic. But I noticed that since like COVID took over, I've kind of just been grabbing the same like one of 5 shirts, and I'm kind of getting sick of myself.
All right.
So I dug deep into the back of the closet and pulled this one out
This
today.
is probably kind of vintage now.
It is very vintage. It's weird and vintage.
So this is from like the early days of when they started to license things for home computing. And this is probably one of the earlier Star Wars related
It's weird.
licensed objects.
This is like from the era of AOL discs.
Look how giant that mouse is.
It's huge. It's huge.
I'm looking at myself on the screen.
Yeah. Is that good? Can you see?
Yeah, it's totally see. It's
I
fine.
love this.
It's giant. The mouse is huge.
Chris is not a celebrity, but he did save 50% on his car insurance.
So look at this. Mouse mats.
I think there was a Boba Fett one too, and a Stormtrooper.
So there's a Stormtrooper and a C-3PO.
Oh, okay. I knew it was
Computer
somebody.
mice. There's a wrist rest, a CD wallet,
Oh, we all need one of those.
4 mouse pads. What year does it say it's from?
Your thumb's literally right over it. It actually doesn't say. Let me see.
I'd like to know what year.
It's PS2.
Is it PlayStation?
No.
No. PS2 is a different. It's not a serial port. It's a PS2.
Oh, so it's old
It's
school.
also not USB.
Yeah.
Yeah.
So this is how old it is. It's not USB.
Collectible computer mouse works on any PC. Not so much now.
You can get an adapter.
So they make adapters,
Yeah,
but it's
there's
just a
no
cool.
year. It's
It's
from
a
the
weird
90s.
thing.
It's
Yeah, it's a
from the 90s
'90s
for sure.
computer mouse. What do we have on it?
$20.
$20?
$20.
$20 shipped.
$20 shipped to you anywhere in the United States for this piece of computer history.
My mom said, talk to Jake. I think they're talking about State Farm still.
Da 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 da. It's Geico.
What type of connection does the mouse have?
It's a PS2 connection.
It's
so
PS2,
it's not,
but they do make adapters.
Yeah, it's not a USB connection, so we know it. We can kind of figure out the age because it's not like a serial port, and it's not a USB. So it's not in the
Alicia
middle.
claimed Vader mouse. Alicia
Cool.
is also a sharer. Sharing is caring.
I think Alicia. Oh, Alicia brought us that stuff, the micro machines and stuff earlier this week.
Oh,
That was
very
Alicia.
cool. Yeah.
Yeah.
So she'll be opening soon. Alicia cuts hair, and as soon as she opens, we'll make sure to share that on our page if you're local to South Jersey. Right? She cuts hair.
Yeah, she cuts hair in Cape May Courthouse, I believe.
All right.
And,
Kudos to NASCAR.
finally being able to reopen. Thank you, Alicia.
We typically don't do much NASCAR stuff, but
No, I thought that
they're
this
in the
was,
news lately. It's a
yeah,
little timely.
I thought this was a cool, timely, weird, interesting thing.
NASCAR has officially gotten rid of any Confederate
flag.
flags. Well, no, there is one Confederate flag that they're keeping. The white flag.
Of surrender.
Yeah.
That's a good meme joke. I like that.
Yeah.
It was good. Yeah. So who would have thought? And this is another meme I'm going to quote. Who would have thought that in the Great Civil War of 2020 that the left would get NASCAR and the right would get Harry Potter? Who knew?
Who knew?
Thought? Who thunk it?
Yes, Alicia's the barber with the pink car, the pink Charger.
Yes.
Plastic dip.
So cool. Metallic hot pink.
Mandy is obsessed with the Blondie game. That's awesome. You're playing a game that's older than the two of us combined.
Yeah,
which is
older
crazy.
than my mother, who was born in 1936. That game is crazy old. Crazy old.
What are we asking for NASCAR Barbie?
I didn't look her up, but I was thinking like somewhere in the same vicinity as the Vader Mouse.
All right, so NASCAR Barbie, $25 shipped, just because it's going to cost $6 or $7 to ship.
Yeah, she's not first class.
NASCAR Barbie, she has all her teeth, as far as I know.
Oh, stop.
Can't even see them.
Why would you say she has all of her teeth?
Who is the guy behind her? Who drives the Hot Wheels car back then? Because this is vintage.
It's from 1998.
Yeah, this is 98.
So it's the 50th anniversary of NASCAR Barbie, which is why she's cool. I have no idea who the guy driving the Hot Wheels car is, but he has a ponytail.
It makes sense because Hot Wheels is Mattel and Barbie is Mattel.
I cannot believe how good the internet is here. Like,
I wonder if that's like Kyle Busch or
this undisclosed South Jersey Shore location is absolutely
NASCAR,
awesome.
the National Association for Stock Car Auto Racing.
Chris said it's Kyle Petty.
Kyle Petty.
And-
Well, that's the king's son, so I cannot talk
And
shit.
Scott has claimed the Barbie.
Scott, it's yours.
Scott Foss. Thank you, Scott.
Kyle Petty is the son of royalty. Richard Petty is for almost all of his career, was a Mopar guy. He drove for Dodge and Plymouth. Drove Chargers.
Mr. Mopar over here.
Yeah. So listen,
This is all great to me. I know
I'm a nerd, but I'm also a car nerd too.
Richard Petty, I waited on him once when I was a kid working at McDonald's. Had no idea on earth who he was.
Did he have a hat and sunglasses
He
on?
did. I had no idea who he was until I called back to the grill guys to cook his food, and they weren't cooking. They were all just huddled in a little clump, pointing and looking at him like little fangirls. It was great.
I don't think he ever carried a McDonald's sponsorship either, which is, he was probably in there undercover.
Lost audio. Guys, can you hear us? Can you hear us? Please let me know if
Selena
you
was
hear
speaking
us.
off camera.
That's fine.
Our sister was speaking off camera.
Audio is good. Okay, thank you.
All right, cool. Kyle Petty was your driver growing up, Clyde.
So James asked if there's skull pouches included with the Barbie.
They're all in my
I can't comment on that. Let's see. I don't think so. She has a helmet, a cute little outfit.
Well, she's claimed, so.
Yeah, she's claimed, but we can still talk about her even though she's claimed. Thank you, Scott, for claiming Barbie. She's awesome. Brian can hear us. Victor can hear us. Okay.
Rubbin is racing, just so y'all know.
Robin's racing. I never saw that movie. I'm good.
That's a claim.
That's a claim.
Hey, let's
do something weird.
Let's do something weird, huh? Somebody asked about
is
Batman, so I want to jump to that.
Oh.
Somebody actually said something about Batman.
What do we got? Oh, I have no idea how much that is.
This is super cool. I'm gonna look it up.
Okay. I
Because,
think it's on our eBay.
Oh, is it?
It might be.
All right, so we'll look it up.
Let me rephrase that. It should be, but eBay's been weird. We are one of the things that we're going to do while we're not able to be open is we're going to start segueing away from eBay a little bit, and we're going to go more toward our own .com. We have a new updated website, and before we reopen, whenever that's going to be, we're hoping to get our own web store going. Because I gotta be honest, eBay, it's great. It's a great tool for getting people that have never heard of us to hear about us, but it only goes so far because eBay is very much against communicating with people. So if someone finds us on eBay, they're not allowed to message us and ask us about other stuff we have. They're not allowed to talk to us about our store. And we really want to focus more on us and less on like a third party. So we're gonna kind of try to not shy away from eBay, but maybe just spin it into.
eBay is
our
a
own
necessary evil in
It
what
is.
we do, but
So and I've noticed.
they are evil.
Yeah, the people call it Evil Bay for a reason. They're evil. They're evil.
They are evil.
But I've noticed something. We have a bunch of stuff in our warehouse up on eBay, and I've been kind of briefly looking at different
Where are you
things.
going with this?
I'm finding that eBay is taking stuff down, or it's just kind of not getting relisted. It's supposed to automatically get relisted. It's not getting relisted. So this should be up on my eBay. I don't know if it is, because sometimes eBay is like,
Well, the only one I can find up right now is they're asking 40 with 10 shipping. It's $50.
Yeah, wow.
$30 shipped.
Wow. Let's
So-
talk about it a little bit. We didn't really talk about it much.
Yeah, it's pretty cool. It's looks like it's an exclusive. Oh, so first of all, it's got lenticular cards. They're in it. I don't know if you can see. I don't even know when it's from. But these are like the scale, the 4-inch scale. You got Batman, Penguin, Batgirl, and Nightwing.
We got
All
a
with
claim.
cards.
We got a claim.
$30. I'm still going to talk
Yeah,
about
we
it.
can. We got a claim though.
Tilt posture motion. It's based on one of the animated shows. I mean, it's later than animated series. Collect them all.
Clyde, thank you.
Super
Thank you
cool.
for tuning in while you're working. We got a claim for the Batman set from Tiffany, who I know adores Batman.
I think she was actually asking about Batman earlier.
Good,
So
that's
I
awesome.
hope this went to you.
Tiffany made us a bunch of masks when this whole COVID thing just started.
Is she the Star Wars mask I wear from her?
No, Dottie made you that one because it
Okay.
fits your face
Yeah,
really
my
well.
head's big.
The one that Skylar likes, the BB-8.
Oh, yeah.
Tiffany made that.
Off screen.
Thanks, Tiff.
Speaking of Batman, let's do another cool Batman thing. The Encyclopedia of Comic Book Heroes Volume 1, Batman.
Yeah, I have no idea what that is or how much it's worth or anything. No clue. It's just
From
cool and
Collier.
weird. Cool and weird.
We're just grabbing weird stuff and
Yeah,
when we're
some
doing
weird
this.
stuff. Victor has noticed that more people are selling through Instagram. Maybe we should try it. Victor, we were doing deals of the day, and like once a day we were posting an item up on Instagram and Facebook. We were getting some hits on that stuff. It's a little harder now because we don't have electricity at the store, so we have to like drag stuff outside. It's
Wow, this is basically
we'll get back in our groove.
look, it has old ads
It's
and
cool and weird.
it's super cool and weird. It's
Yeah.
basically an encyclopedia of Batman. Of just the history and information.
It's just weird and cool, man. I don't know. I just pulled it
Yeah,
off because it looked cool.
when I say basically it's an encyclopedia, it is the Encyclopedia of Comic Book
Now,
Heroes
it's the
Batman.
Encyclopedia of Comic Book Heroes, Volume 1, Batman.
Yeah.
I'm assuming that means Volume 2 is another
Superman,
superhero.
yeah.
Yeah. Nice, fat, cool book.
Fleischer.
Want me to look it up, or you just want to riff? It's a book, I don't know. Just go with it. Use your gut. Go with your gut.
Soft cover, so it's usually less expensive. When is it from? I don't know.
It doesn't have an ISBN on it, so that tells me it's pretty old.
I don't know.
It's weird and cool. I don't know. Just go. Go with it.
Just
go
go
your
with
gut.
it?
Go with
My
your gut.
gut?
Go with your gut. Go with your gut.
I'm gonna say something. It's gonna be, you know.
I don't know. You want me to look it up or no? Go with your gut.
Yeah, I mean, we look it up. That's
Alright.
what we do.
I'll look it up.
What if I might say a number that you're just like.
What?
I might say a number that's too high, and people are gonna be like, this fucking guy's out of his mind. Or I
What
might
is
say
it
a number.
called?
So here's the thing: whenever we look something up, we never try and get
What is it
top
called?
dollar.
What
It's
is the name of
called
it? Comic
the
Heroes?
Encyclopedia of Comic Book Heroes, Volume 1.
So it's not just DC.
No,
That's interesting.
no, it's not. It's not published by DC. It's published by Fleischer
That's really cool.
and Collier Books.
That's really cool.
So
idea.
unless DC is owned by Collier or vice versa,
Oh yeah, maybe.
super cool. Let me read a little bit to you. Let me read a little bit.
Jesus. Well, people are asking crazy money for this.
Well, you can ask whatever you want.
That's true.
Cathala, a geographic place name designed designating either a region or a mountain range of far off.
People are posting. People are telling us what to ask for and posting links in the comments.
Oh my god. All right, that's fine then. What are they saying? Because I'll beat whatever they're saying.
Well, it depends on condition.
All right, it's a
like
good
anything
condition.
else.
It's not mint. If I was going to grade it as a comic, I would say.
I mean, my gut.
Fine.
My gut would say $20, and that seems to be like kind of on the high. But
$15 shipped.
people are asking $30 and $40 and
$15.
$50.
This is how I wanted to be.
Yeah.
You know what's funny is my gut said 15 or 20.
Yeah, me too.
But I didn't want it to be a $5 book.
Yeah.
$15. Shipped to your door. Or come get it. Let's give away a Nano Gauntlet.
All right, we got. Hold on. I got Scott as the first person to claim Batman.
I'm gonna commiserate that. I'm gonna what's the word?
What? Scott, thank you for your claim. A lot of people really wanted this book. Thank you.
Well, I can only go back so far with.
Yep. You can only go back so far.
That sucks.
Volume 1 comic book. It sucks, but I mean.
Well, everybody's on it too with the Batman book. Tom Dolgus is watching. What's up, Tom? Long time no see.
Jerry Armstrong. Yes, I can see you, Jerry.
Can you see me? Yeah,
Papa,
we can see
you
it.
hear me? Papa, can you see me?
We can see everybody.
I see you.
Everybody's trying to. Everybody's in about that book.
That's
man.
Awesome.
I'm glad everybody was. That's pretty cool.
Did you say something about a Nano Gauntlet?
Yeah, let's give it away.
Are we giving it away? Giving it away now? Is that
Yeah,
what we're doing?
let's do the Nano Gauntlet, guys.
Let's switch that up.
Thank you, Vanna White.
All right, so we normally use a website called Wheel of Names to do our giveaways. Wheel of Names, I tried to put 50 names into the Wheel of Names and it like froze up. You are like covering the camera entirely. Here, hold on. Has this ever been taken out of the box? Are we doing this for the first time?
No, I checked it when Greg first brought it in.
So I couldn't use the Wheel of Names because it got weird. So I had to find a new website to use, and it's a little. Just bring it up here. I'm gonna try to show you guys. This is randomlists.com. It's blank right now. I don't know if you can see that. It's just a blank thing, and I have to paste all your names in there. I'm going to do it live right here. I'm going to do all the pasting right here because I want you guys to see me doing it. This is as transparent as I can get. As soon as I paste the names in, it's going to just pick a name.
It's really just a statue.
I want to kind of go around and kind of do it from
You know, it's way more. You know, they made a wearable one, but it wasn't as high end. It's like this is like really high end plastic and you know thick and it's beautiful looking.
I want to see if you can you see me if I do this? Like, can you guys see me?
I'll tell you in a second.
Like.
We're about 10 seconds behind you.
Papa, can you hear me?
It's awesome. I'm Iron Man. I wish
Is that good? Can we see that?
Yeah.
All right.
Yep.
So, we're doing this. We're ready?
Do it.
Who's ready to give away a gauntlet?
Let's.
All right. So I am going to scroll down and I'm going to paste in all the names. Paste. That's everybody. Some people are in there multiple times because they bought multiple tickets, but there's only 50 entries.
You got one entry per ticket.
I'm doing it. I'm hitting the button.
Hit the button.
Jeff Shaver.
Jeff Shaver.
Jeff Shaver, you are the lucky winner of the Nano Gauntlet.
High five.
Oh, look at you. Can you see the name there? Can you guys see that?
Put it closer to the camera. Yeah, I'm sure you can see it now.
Can somebody see it? I want to make sure everybody knows how transparent we were being.
You can see it.
All right. Jeff Shaver. Congratulations, Jeff.
Thank you for participating.
Lucky...
I wonder how many he bought.
I don't care.
Like, I don't care. I'm just wondering, like, dude, if you bought one and you won it, that's awesome.
It's listen. It was a one in. What the heck is on me?
Oh, styrofoam from the Nano Gauntlet.
It was a 1 in 50 chance. You know, we didn't want to. Some people were like, "You should have more chances." We wanted it to be fair and reasonable, and it all worked out. Jeff, congratulations.
Oh, I think it does something electric.
Yeah.
Does it really?
It lights up. All the stones.
Jeff, you're lucky I didn't really take this out and look at it, because I might have wanted to keep this.
Jeff, congratulations, and I want to thank I want to say all 50 people, but it was less than 50 because some of you got multiples.
Oh yeah, there's the plug.
Yeah.
Wow.
It's really freaking cool. Thank you all for doing that. We've never done anything like this before.
We'll do it again though.
Yeah, I think it worked out. You know, we're not normally like raffle types, but with the whole COVID thing, we figured it was a good way to drum up a little bit of money. But then with the whole fire
this is really what happened.
Yeah.
Greg stopped in and said, "Listen, I have this gauntlet." I'm not really displaying or doing anything with it. Why don't you raffle it off? And he donated it to us, and it was amazing, and we really appreciate that. So I don't want to take away from what Greg did. I mean, this was all him and his idea almost, basically.
Everybody's congratulating Jeff.
Good.
Except Alicia, who's really sad she didn't win.
Oh, sorry.
It was totally random. Just, you
Totally
guys saw it
random.
happen right here live. Congratulations, Jeff. That was cool. That was fun. I want to do that again.
Me too. Maybe we'll do it again. Oh, look, you even got like a little...
Oh, cool. It's like a little paper. I
No,
love
it's
it.
like a book or something. It's like I don't know. Alright.
Some people are like, damn, I didn't win, but congratulations.
Well, that's how I would feel too.
You want
Listen,
the
I'm...
box?
No, we'll put it away at the end.
Okay.
It's not in the way of anything. Alright.
I've got songs from Yentl stuck in my head now. Papa, can you see me?
Are there
That was
any...
fun.
Anybody watching the stream that is a high-end comic collector? I'm not going to pull this stuff out unless I have some people who buy graded comics. I don't know what kind of
Clientele we
I don't know what kind of collectors we have right now. If we've got 2 or 3 people who are interested in some graded comics in Silver Age, I'll pull them out. If not, I'll hold them until we do like a Silver Age comics thing, which is fine with me.
Amy, I think we're all sad, but we are being gracious because that was awesome. Thank
Tom
you guys.
Douglas said Connor. Connor is spending your money, Tom. Jeff is Justin's first cousin. No, Frank.
I have to be honest, I'm not sure I recognize Jeff's name. I'm sure if I saw Jeff, I might recognize him, but his name doesn't ring a bell specifically. Jerry, if it's rated, I'm in. Frank, anything I might want. So, we're digging deep into the not the Farpoint vault, but the Justin and Penelope vault.
Frank, there is stuff you might want. So I should have called you before this. Our partner Frank is watching, who we haven't really had much physical contact with because of this whole thing.
Yeah.
He is also sad about the store setting on fire. He wasn't in it when it happened, but he is feeling it right now, just like we are.
Alex Conkle's watching. I know he's in the comics.
Well, I don't have any of the books Alex donated, but we'll get into that when we do it. Frank, I do have some books that you might be interested in.
You want to save them to the side?
Yeah, let's save them because we might put some of his books together with our books. We'll do a Silver Age, and with the books Alex donated, we're going to do a graded comic thing. We'll hype that up. This isn't the time and place for high-end graded comics, I don't think.
But just so you guys know for the future,
We will be doing it.
We are
Yeah.
moving some big stuff.
Frank, if you want to call my phone, I can talk to you in the speaker. We can talk. Like, that might be funny.
Jason Robux.
People will be able to hear you.
Happened. Hey Jay, we miss you. It's your fault the store caught on fire. It's 'cause you
Yeah,
left
if Jay
the
came
sales.
around more often,
Yeah.
maybe there wouldn't have
Yeah,
been.
Jay, that's
We wouldn't
your
have got
fault.
electrocuted.
It's your fault.
Everybody's saying hi to Frank on here. Frank, if you call me, you can talk live and say hi to people.
Yeah, we can put him on speaker. Frank, call Justin.
Frank said he has some D&D TSR for trade. Listen, bro, I think I have it all. I mean, there's
needs
only
that
like 2
team
really
map
rare
puzzle.
things I need.
So Frank does something that we don't really do, Justin and I.
Frank is great at something
Frank-
that I would not
Frank-
be good at.
So when we opened the shop, we kind of, I used to go to yard sales and flea market stuff for fun.
And we still do yard
And we
sales.
still do them sometimes.
Yeah.
Frank is a hunter. He is a shark. He's
Yeah, Frank
out there.
loves the flea market.
Yeah,
He loves the atmosphere.
He's out there at dawn.
He
at
can
dawn.
see a carded Star Wars figure from across a parking lot like no one else can. He doesn't mind getting up early, freezing, or hot, either way, and walking
3
all day.
a.m., he'll
There
go
are
and get
certain,
his cup of coffee.
listen, the 3 of us, the trinity of Farpoint, we're all good at what we're good at. And Frank, I could say 2 things right off the bat that Frank is super good at. Flea marketing and setting up cases. Those are 2 that come to the top of my mind, and I'm not sucking Frank off anymore after this. But those are the first 2 things that come to my mind. And also like figuring out how to make shit happen.
And Frank,
He's really good at that.
we call Frank the panache guy. When Justin says setting up a case, if
Yeah.
it looks cool or okay, me or Justin did it. If it looks like you need to buy everything in that case and not let us change the positioning and leave it exactly as it
It's
was,
Frank.
it's Frank.
Yeah.
Frank is the panache guy. We have to do the hand motions when we say that.
Panache.
He's the panache man.
I am the panache. If you get that reference. So Frank, call my cell phone.
He's not gonna do it. Frank, call Justin. I was on the Indianapolis speech. How many men went in the water and how many came out?
Why was he talking about the Indianapolis stage?
He's a shark. The shark in the water. Jaws.
Yeah. Well, there's a lot of sharks. See, this is why I can't do flea markets.
237
because I'll punch him. I'll punch someone out.
237 men went in the water
Like there
that
are
night.
certain. There's
came
a certain way to act. There's a certain. What's the word for the flea market? There's a certain.
There's like a vibe.
No.
There's
Like etiquette.
an etiquette.
So when you're at a table first and you're looking at something, there's people over your shoulder looking at it, and I'll elbow someone's jaw into the back of their heads. Not that I'm a violent person, but I can't take the competition
Justin's
at the
Farpoint
flea
niche
market.
is bodyguard.
My niche at Farpoint is what I'm doing right now. The people. I am.
What are you trying to say about me? Am I not a people
You're
person,
the
Justin?
looks and the brains and everything else. So anyway,
I'll take it.
Naruto.
This is weird and this is so weird and cool.
Super bizarre, actually.
It's weird and cool.
More Japanese writing.
You're assuming it might be Korean.
Okay, more Asian writing.
Yes, I'm not sure what it is.
Yeah, you're right. It
I
might
don't
be
know.
Korean.
I have
don't
no
know.
clue. There's
I saw
nothing
some
on there.
books on
Oh
Korean.
wait, it says made in something. Made in China. It says.
Okay, it's China.
Oh stop.
Not to quote that.
You said you were a people person, and then you quoted Donald Trump. No.
This is weird. It's keychains of action figures, Naruto action figures. They didn't do much Naruto merchandise, to be honest with you, and this is still sealed in its box. It's odd, and I will do $30 shipped for
It's
this.
weird. It's a set of
weird
4-figure keychains.
Yeah.
It's so weird and cool.
It even looks cool displayed in this. I mean, you could take them out and put them on a shelf.
I like and that's one of the reasons we didn't take it apart. Because we have a friend who really likes Naruto, but she only likes one character.
It actually might be KO.
I didn't want to take it out.
The
of
way
the
it's like
box.
stapled on, but I don't know. It's in Japanese.
It's cool
it's
and
in
weird.
Korean or Chinese, so I just don't know. It's cool and odd.
Oh, Emily's watching.
Emily, we miss our
We
Emily.
miss you.
Emily, if you guys don't know, is our
Emily's
Emily. She's our counter girl.
Emily's the new Andrew.
She is the. Well, they're so different, but so the same.
I'm teasing.
Yeah.
She's not. I'm not comparing her to Andrew. She's just.
But yeah, she took Andrew's post when Andrew moved.
Yeah.
We love them both.
We miss you.
Yes, we do very much.
Naruto. Anybody? Naruto keychains. $30. They're weird and cool. They're just weird and cool. I don't know what else to say. They're weird and cool.
If not, they go on eBay.
Emily misses us. Patrick said this has become his new Sunday routine. Thank you.
It's our new Sunday routine too. I'm so glad if people want to come here and hang with us, even if it's not about the stuff.
Emily said she's the better Andrew.
If you want to buy us coffee, if we're entertaining, that's always fine. But you know, besides buying us coffee, you could share our GoFundMe.
I replaced the coffee. You can see I replaced our coffee link
Oh, our emergency
with our
fund.
GoFundMe link. Guys,
Does anybody here not know what's happened to us
I
in
have
the
to be
past
honest
week?
and say that I'm pretty sure every single person who's watching us right now has donated or shared
Scott, claim the
or
Naruto.
both our GoFundMe. And I want to take it down a notch for a second. So we were already struggling from the whole COVID closure. But we feel with these Sunday streams and like our online stuff and our deals of the day, we were finding our way through it. We were struggling, but we were getting through it. We finally saw the light at the end of the tunnel. Our governor here in New Jersey said that we could finally reopen. Non-essential businesses could reopen on the 15th, which is tomorrow. And we were excited about finally being able to figure out how to reopen and move forward.
My wife says we were seeing the light at the end of the tunnel. We were. The light just turned out to be 7,200 volts of Atlantic City Electric flowing into our store.
Yeah, so literally 2 days after our governor said that we could reopen for business and we were finally seeing the light at the end of the tunnel,
we got electrocuted.
a crazy storm came through our area called a derecho.
It's the second one in 10 years. I mean,
Yeah.
and this never happened as a kid.
I
It's
never
freak
heard
storms.
of these things as a kid. Basically, it's a tornado, but in a straight line instead of in a spinny thing. It came through, and basically 2 seconds after we realized there was a storm happening, it happened to us.
Yeah.
A power line fell out front of the store. It hit the ground. Before it hit the ground, it crossed over on what our electrician has called our neutral return. I'm not even sure what that means. There's lines going into the building.
You get too specific.
Yeah, they go in and
It
out.
fell on our power line,
Yeah.
sent power into our electrical box.
7,200 volts.
Blew our electrical box, blew
Yeah.
every outlet, started fires. It was insane.
Yeah.
It was complete. And now the store, we cannot open when we were supposed to be able to open.
Yeah.
It's going to be
Yeah.
the entire electrical system has to be redone. It's just. We have a GoFundMe right now. You can click the link, and there's a whole story there. And if you could share that, that would be amazing. You know.
And that's really.
That's it.
That,
Michael Dougherty asked where the coffee. Mike, you have done enough. Don't buy us coffee. You have done so much. Michael runs our local merchants association, and they have done so much for us and shared and been behind us. So yeah, Frank said 1.21 gigawatts. How do we know it was 7,200 volts, Frank? Because that's what each of those power lines carries. There's 3 of them up there, and the AC Electric, when they were talking to our electrician, who showed up an hour after this happened.
Yeah.
He dropped everything and came to see the store. He was talking to AC Electric, and he was like, "Yeah, those." And the AC Electric guy said, "Yeah, each of those carries 7,200."
Yep, and
volts.
that's
Now, if you think about it,
it's crazy.
what comes into your house is 220 to 240, because a transformer transforms that 7,200 volts. Here's a little lesson today
Yeah.
that I've learned
We
recently.
learned a lot about electricity in the last week.
This is what a transformer does. It takes those high tension lines and steps the electricity down enough to come into your home, which is usually 220 to 240. So you like your washing machine or any of your high, the thick lines, the weird plugs is 220. That's the most it's running in your house. We had 7,200. So divide or multiply. How many times you have to multiply 220 to get to 7,200?
70? 700?
It's more than 10 times. It's like, it's insane.
A lot.
220, 7,200. That's your house. Anything in your house nothing is designed to take that kind of load. You do have a ground going into the ground, but it still burned everything. I don't even want to talk about it.
Listen, it's good that we talk about it a little bit. Just trying to put what we're doing in perspective. I mean, we're squatting in someone else's living room doing this right now.
So, Brian, it's funny. Brian was like, when you get back to the store, I want to send a pizza. Last week, we were doing this from home with our shitty internet.
Yeah.
And somebody knocked at the door while we were doing it. This is why we're in an undisclosed location, because we're not giving out the address. And I opened the door, and it's like delivery guys from Denny's. And our friend Anna Maria sent dinner, like cheeseburgers from Denny's. And it was the sweetest. They're the best tasting cheeseburgers I've had in so long, because it was so unexpected and amazing. And it's getting tough with how amazing people have been. It's so hard to be humble and it's so hard to show how grateful.
Yes, and that's really, it's not hard to be humble or hard to be gracious. Of course, we are, both of those things.
Jerry Armstrong, 32.7 times the electricity.
Thank you, wow. But I don't know how to show how grateful we are. I don't know how to manifest that physically.
It's
whether
almost
speech,
impossible.
I mean, performance art. I don't know how to express in words.
Interpretive dance.
Yeah, an interpretive dance, as our off-camera person has said. I'm trying to be funny and keep it light, but it's only so I don't start crying right here in the middle of the stream. I don't know how to.
That's a better way.
I don't know how to express how grateful we are to every single person. You guys watching the stream, people who have shared our story with others. I mean, like we said earlier, freaking Justin Rowland got wind and shared it. Our friend Larry shared it. Our friend Tom shared it. So many people, so many of you guys have shared it and donated and just shared yourselves with us in some way. And I can't express in words how grateful we are.
Great Scott, Emily said.
I said it last night. Farpoint isn't just us anymore, and it never was, but now even more so. All of you guys are Farpoint, and someone actually said in the comments, "We are Farpoint," and that
Farpoint started out with started out Penelope and I, and then Frank doing its toy store. But the modern Farpoint started as the 3 of us getting together and deciding this is how a toy store should be, and this is how it should. It was humble beginnings, and now the reach and the backing and the love we've gotten. The Farpoint is everybody who spends time with us. Patrick said, "Do you guys have access to the stuff in the store?"
I already answered him.
Oh, okay.
Yeah, we have access to most stuff. The biggest problem we're having right now is there's a bit of a mess because where the fire was, we had to obviously move everything out of the way, and that ended up piling stuff on top of other stuff.
And we don't want to be in the way in there. The store right now is kind of a off-limits zone.
There's certain items. Another thing with the power being out, we can't really see to get to certain things. Patrick, to answer your question, kind of, but not really. We'll try to accommodate everybody because we still have to try to run a business.
What I don't want to, yeah, I know. So we still need to be buying. That's
Yeah.
another thing. What I don't want to do right now is kind of jammer around in the dark in the store. Not a lot of windows in the store. Light's not good for this stuff.
Yeah.
So I don't want to be pulling stuff out of cases in the store. Right now we're just trying to we're doing stuff out of the warehouse, stuff that's on our eBay, stuff that hasn't been processed.
Yeah, a lot of the stuff is out of the warehouse.
We are going to reopen. Like the night this happened, we didn't know, but since all of you and everybody has backed us and helped us, there's no doubt we're reopening. And when we reopen, we're going to reopen better than our first grand opening. And that being said, we don't want to start tearing stuff out of the store. We're doing what we can to survive. We're selling our own personal stuff. We're selling our own personal comics that we've been hoarding, which is our emergency fund anyway.
Yeah,
I mean, that's just the way it is.
That's the first. So basically, we sat down and figured out what all that was going to be, and I don't even know what to say. I'm going to read some comments real fast.
Okay.
Some guys. So we refused to share our coffee link. So Mandy Christine shared it.
I'm gonna get some water.
Thank you, guys. I mean, you please stop. I don't know how to be gracious. I don't know how to explain it. Thank you. I don't know what else to say. Mike Doherty, you have shown us your gratitude by your desire to reopen. Thank you, Mike.
That means a lot from someone who Mays Landing means a lot to us.
Yeah. Chris, I haven't bought anything on here because times are tough.
We understand.
I did scrounge up enough to donate to your fund page.
Oh.
These Sunday Bartertown shows have been a staple of my daughter and I's quarantine downtime. You guys are more than deserving of every bit of help you have and will receive. Chris, you're making me feel terrible. Thank you. We love you and your daughter. Thank you for watching. I don't know what to say when someone says that times are tough, but they still manage to donate.
We know.
I don't know how to respond to that. I want to cry and claw my eyes out. I don't know what to say.
We virtual hug them because
My phone is about to die.
Here's another thing.
Put it back in.
While we were getting through COVID, we didn't do any kind of Kickstarter. We've been doing this, and everybody's been great watching and paying attention and sharing. But the light was at the end of the tunnel, and the light was at the end of the tunnel. We felt like we survived this quarantine thing by learning new ways to do things, which is this. This is one of those things. We're going to continue doing this.
Oh yeah, even after we reopen.
We love this.
I really enjoy this, and I feel like it's opened us up.
This is my favorite part of this business right now.
I feel like it's opened us up to a different group of people that wouldn't normally be able to experience this whole Farpoint thing. I'm going to read.
This is us in store. Wait.
Okay.
I forget what I was saying now.
Sorry.
But the light was at the end of the tunnel. It happened to be electricity, but blah, blah, blah.
I love that we made that like a tagline.
It is a tagline. But we got through it. And when this happened, the night it happened, we didn't think that was it. We knew that was... We were like, well, it's over. Nothing we can do.
That day, I totally broke down in the store. I had a massive meltdown. Because as soon as the electrician showed up, and literally, like Justin said, Pete came like an hour after this happened. The cops left, the electric company left, everybody else left. It was just me and him, and then Pete was there. He took one look in the box and just like shook his head, like he couldn't believe what had happened, and the amount of damage that it was going to mean.
But he said how lucky we were.
But he also told us how lucky we were.
And it put it in perspective.
It put it in perspective. If we hadn't been there when it happened, we have no doubt that the store would have burned to the ground. God knows when someone... as a matter of fact, someone did drive by the store and see the fire and actually called 911 and called us.
Oh, there was a police car that saw the fire on the street.
Maybe someone would have seen it eventually, but we have no...
All right, let me say a couple things.
I want to read some comments.
Wait. I want to do this. Taran just asked, is the toy show still on? We do an amazing toy show that we carried over from Frank's.
And he's so humble about it.
It was amazing.
It's a toy show.
We didn't start it,
no,
so Frank started it, and it's amazing.
Yeah.
It's a toy show. We have taken it from It's a Toy Store and brought it to Farpoint. It's free to attend and free to vend. First ever show like that. Nobody has ever done a free to vend show until Frank did it. He was the first.
He was, and it was a thank you to all of his customers and
still
friends.
is.
And still is.
Yes. We'll say it here. When we reopen, we will be doing the toy show as a thank you. When we reopen, we had to cancel because of COVID. We usually do it on Memorial Day weekend.
Postpone.
Yeah. But we will be doing it whenever weekend we reopen. We're shooting for Labor Day.
I don't want to curse us by saying a date. You'll
We're
notice.
shooting.
Yeah, we'll notice
So,
we didn't do an event or anything yet.
Amy Lauren is watching. Amy Gatto is watching.
Hi, Amy.
So, there are people out there who run for office and say that they're behind small business and say that they're about their community that they're from, but they never do nothing for their community.
Oh, we love Little Guy,
Right.
and you never hear from them again.
Amy Gatto
I'm going to cry.
will
You guys
get
are
my
gonna see me
vote
cry on camera.
from here to eternity because she has been behind us even before the horribleness
The
happened.
first meeting we ever had at
Yes.
Maze Landing Merchants.
She has
behind
helped
us.
make things happen. She cares about Atlantic County small business more than some of the business owners care about small business in general.
And not just small business. I don't mean to put you on the spot, Amy, but I couldn't help but notice there's a Maze Landing group on Facebook, and I saw Amy over this weekend offer to go to Walmart for a random woman because she was having trouble calling and she couldn't leave her house because she had little kids. Amy said, "I will go to Walmart and get what you need. PM me." I've never seen anyone, let alone someone in office, doing that kind of crap for people.
Dude, she puts her money where her mouth is, man.
Yeah.
Like she makes things happen.
We don't normally endorse people here at Farpoint.
No, we
politically.
don't. Not politically, no. But I mean, it's not really about it's politics.
No,
it's
it's
about
about-
South Jersey
Yes.
and supporting the community.
Yes.
I don't care. That's why I'm not ever right, left, this
Strict
or that.
party lines
Right,
or what have
exactly.
you.
So anyway, James Alvar just said, "I got so lucky to catch you guys' first Facebook Live video. He was there first. Have bought and support everything to even Cabbage Patch.
He did.
They need to support stores, and you guys will give their heart a chance is important."
I want to read a comment from Donovan. You guys are showing your gratefulness. We can see it in you. Thank you, Donovan.
I hope so.
that's true. Emily, Farpoint isn't a place anymore. It's a people now.
That's awesome.
I don't even know what to say. That's like the craziest, coolest thing. We love you guys. We're here to get it rebuilt bigger, stronger, better. We have the technology. That was another comment from James.
Frank just said it. In the end, it's about people, and that's really what it is. It's not about right, left. It's about the people. It's what's good for the people and people who care about other people.
Scott Larson, the best of Farpoint is that you take care of your customers and don't gouge.
Well, you can't gouge in this business.
No.
First of all, anybody can go on their phone and be like, well, that's not worth that. You know, there are some stores that don't price anything, and they look at eBay and price it every day. Hey, how much is that? And they'll look at eBay and see how much it
And
is.
then
No.
they'll put $10 higher than eBay.
Our pricing, we always try and beat any online pricing.
Yeah.
I mean, there is stuff that's rarer than other stuff. There's stuff that we don't want to move that quick. But our pricing is, when we buy an item, we base what we sell it for on how much we pay for it. And we tend to pay pretty good for items.
We pride ourselves on being very fair, both selling and buying from people. Because, first of all, why wouldn't you be? And secondly, we want everybody, whether you're coming in to sell something to us or buy something from us, we want you to have a great experience in the store. And whatever that means, we do
Drink
it.
it.
Yeah, you'll show them your food. Oh, you can't. It's on my stuff. I was going to say show them the mug. Can't really see it.
It's vodka.
It's not vodka.
The pandemic and the electricity has sent me to drinking.
A lot of people in the comments for some reason are asking about t-shirts. If you guys are interested in Farpoint merch, thank you. That's awesome.
That's one of the ways we were getting through COVID.
Yeah, I designed a bunch of shirts just to get us through COVID, and I gotta be honest, they were buying our groceries.
We need to do an electricity shirt.
We do. It needs to be like a crossover.
Are we at the point where we're like
we're meta. It's weird.
Okay.
I want to do like a Back to the Future 1.21 gigawatts shirt or something.
We'll figure it out. There's something in there.
Yeah.
We'll figure out a shirt.
Guys,
for that.
if you really want a shirt, go to farpointtoys.com/merch. That's going to take you to our Etsy page. All of those shirts have been designed by us and our friend Paul Brown of Spotlight Marketing. There's some cool designs there, and everything's reasonably priced. I don't know what we're doing with these guns yet. I'm going to read some more comments.
I want to sell some stuff. People are like, let's buy stuff.
You sell something and I'll read
All right,
some.
Funko Pop. This is one of the big size ones with 2 characters and a dragon. This is from the Crimes of Grindelwald Harry Potter spin-off.
Veronica, I hope you're still watching. Get your typing
She probably
ready.
left because we're talking too much.
Give her a chance to get her typing fingers ready before we announce the price.
Yeah? Okay, $20 shipped. You said 20. Sealed, new. It is Movie Moments, Hot Topic exclusive. It's Grindelwald and Thestral.
Mike Doherty expects to see a DeLorean at our grand reopening. We know a guy. We might be able to make that happen.
It's in our commercial, Mike. It's not good enough for you? Seriously? 20 shipped for Crimes of Grindelwald Pop. Hot Topic exclusive. Who played Grindelwald? Because the pop
it was
looks
Johnny
like...
Depp.
Oh. The
Or
pop,
am I thinking of the other guy?
the pop looks like, you know the bad guy
Yes.
from the Bond
Yes.
who I like?
It's because he's got the one eye.
Oh, yeah, that's why.
Yes.
What the hell's his name? He was La Forge.
He was
no,
La Chiffre.
La Chiffre.
You said La Forge. I can't remember his name. He's got the brother who was in Sherlock. He's Hannibal.
Yes.
It's killing me. Who's Hannibal? I can't remember his name.
He's awesome, that guy.
He's
He
the
was in that
Hannibal guy.
Vikings
It's
thing.
killing me. I know his name. It's right here. I can't remember his name.
I forget his name.
It's killing me.
He's good, though. He's good. It's a handsome man. Oddly handsome. There's that awesome meme with him and the androgynous...
Yes, they're
Frost
like
Queen.
alien children. They're like
No, they're
alien
like
parents.
the British people.
The British parents, yes.
The British
Oh
swingers.
God, Amy, you know that Amy knows me from school. She said,
I know, I didn't
stop, I'm gonna cry Penny.
Yep.
Nobody calls me Penny unless they went to school with me.
I've been
or
with this
they were
woman.
my mother.
I've been with this woman for 16 years. We've been married for 4. I have
Is that
never called her Penny.
He's tried.
In seriousness, only in
I
like.
gotta be honest. Let's be serious for a second. I don't want to say like I became someone else or whatever. I was Penny all through school, and when I graduated high school, I kind of retired Penny, because it, you know. When your name is
I'm
Penelope,
looking at someone
stop.
who has known her for every second of her life, and she doesn't call her Penny.
Penelope is such a cool freaking name.
Did you used to?
Yes,
When
of
she
course.
was very young, yeah.
So here's the thing.
Did she finally put her foot down and say no more?
Let me explain why I was called Penny in school. I'm gonna tell you guys a story here.
Okay.
I started.
We're talking way too much.
No, I don't care. People like us. Let me talk to them. I started getting called Penny in school because I remember this. I have this memory. In my kindergarten teacher, it was like the 3rd day of school, couldn't pronounce Penelope. And from that day forward, I was Penny. She decided I was Penny. And for all those days through school...
Amy is apologizing.
Oh, no.
Amy, you're
Amy, yeah,
grandfathered in.
You get grandfathered in, it's fine.
It's how I know. When we go to Walmart
Yes.
and someone's like, "Oh, Penny," I'm like, "Oh, well, there's a grade school friend."
He can tell who people know and how they know me.
Yeah.
All through school,
Or a cousin.
all through school, I was Penny. So when I graduated high school, I kind of decided, like, Penelope can come back now. Because I don't have to worry about people mispronouncing it.
Like
and
the priest who baptized you?
Yes, and I kind of got defiant about it. If you call me Penny, it's fine, because there's a reason you're calling me that. Unless you're some new person that I just met who's calling me that for no reason, then we're going to have words. Other than that, you're good. Okay, I'm done talking, you can sell some stuff now.
Some people are like, "Please keep talking."
We're just sitting in
This
a
is
random...
what we do at the store.
We're sitting in a random living room just talking and not
We're sitting in a random living room.
It is a random living room. It is.
It's family.
No,
We're
we busted into some random person's house and we're like, give me your living room.
Well, there are people who have been clamoring, "Will you do your stream from
Yes.
my home?"
As a matter of fact, Tiffany, where's the barbecue guy?
Oh, we didn't tell Chris our address.
Chris actually, the barbecue guy, Chris from 58 South Barbecue, did offer us the use of his house and his free barbecue. Which,
Yes.
maybe we'll take it on the road. We're not to that point yet.
Well,
It's
let's
kind
get COVID finished.
Yeah, let's get rid of COVID. And I have no idea how much this is.
You're going to have to look it up.
Alright.
So, this is based on the vintage Kenner Star Wars Cantina, which is it was a Sears exclusive, that version. Blue Snaggletooth came with it. It was legendary. Well, Gentle Giant a few years ago did big versions of Star Wars figures. They are super hot right now. They're like 12-inch. They came on the vintage-looking cards, and they're basically the vintage figures blown up. Well, this is the Cantina set blown up for those figures. It's awesome. It's Gentle Giant. It looks exactly like the vintage box. I'm sure the cardboard is exactly the vintage thing blown up.
Blue snag on the box?
Blue snag is actually on the box. I think the Gentle Giant did do a blue snag.
What is this thing called?
It's called the Cantina Adventure Set Gentle Giant. We're gonna look it up real quick.
My phone died, so I'm trying to do this on this computer. The computer is lightning fast and amazing. I need to comment on that repeatedly. It's amazing. Why am I googling the word eBay? What is wrong with me? No dead air. Keep talking.
We had a collection of these figures when we first opened, and they got really super hot right after that, and we blew through them. They're super cool. Who do I know that has a collection of them? Greg does. Greg has a collection, and his wife hates them.
Oh.
She was like, "Please buy these," and he's like, "No, they're not for sale." We're looking for more, but this is super cool. I don't know.
Holy crap! This is way better than I thought.
Oh yeah, this is a super good piece. Oh, I knew that. It's because the figures got so hot.
Wow.
Yeah, this is a high-end piece.
So the last one that sold did $150. Best offer.
What's up right now? Because I don't want to be more expensive than anything's up right now. We're checking eBay because it's what we do. eBay sets the market.
It doesn't look like there's any up.
All right, so 150 shipped. Nah, 140.
It's a little
Yeah, it hasn't actually. Well, there is no tape. It didn't come with tape, but you got a little bit. It's like coming open a little
It's got
bit.
a little bendy.
You're gonna want to open it anyway. But 140 shipped. Super cool, especially if you collect the 12-inch Gentle Giant guys. And it's just a great shout out to the original, legendary Sears exclusive Cantina. Yeah, man. Boy. I think the Sears exclusive Cantina is doing about that money. Without any without the figures.
I have
And no
Tiffany's
box.
claim for the top. That was $20, right?
So 140 we'll take for that shipped.
Tiffany, I got your claim for the pop. Sorry, I got a little bunged. My phone died. Farpoint Electricity Company. Mads Mikkelsen. Thank you, Emily.
Mads Mikkelsen.
Mads Mikkelsen. He's also in Rogue One. Yes, he plays the dad.
Oh, yeah.
Have Cable attacking the store.
So,
Kristen, do you get enough profit from the shirts? Kristen, we make a couple bucks on them. We don't stock them directly in the store. It's actually really cool. They third-party print them. We never even see the shirts. They're third-party printed by American companies, all locally, all around the country. So if you live in California, someone closer to you will print it to you to get it to you quicker.
there's not a huge profit margin with the shirts, but the fact that our hands are out of it,
and also
basically.
and the fact that you guys are basically walking
She designs
billboards.
them, right? We
And
get
Paul
inspired,
designed it.
and Paul designed a few.
Yeah.
And then she makes it they make it a reality, and then everything else is handled by another company, which we'll share the profit because we only have so many hours between the 2 or 3 of us.
Yeah, it's really cool that it's third party.
We can't sell these. eBay is really strict about weird, like saying the word gun or pistol or anything like that. So these are vintage. This one's actually metal. This one's actually
so that's the
pressed
coolest
metal.
and rarest one. That one's probably from the 40s. I looked these up a while ago. I just keep forgetting because we can't put them on eBay like you said. It's Buck Rogers, I think, or Flash Gordon. Let me see it real fast. This
super cool.
It's not the oldest, but it's one of the oldest toy guns.
And I know that
ever.
there are not toy guns, toy ray guns maybe.
Yes, that's what I meant.
Yeah. There have been toy guns since there have been guns, because as soon as you take a pin out of a gun, it's a toy gun.
Brian, he's trying to buy a shirt, but none of them are big enough. Brian, we do have designs that go up to 5X. I don't know how big you are. If that's not big enough, shoot me a message. We'll figure something out. There's got to be a design that'll fit you, man.
Yeah. So here, you said you wanted to look this up.
I don't even do now. I have no clue.
Oh, you said you wanted to see it for some reason.
I believe it's Flash
It
Gordon.
says some stuff right
It does. It says a bunch of things. I've looked these up a couple times. I wanted to sell them as a lot. We had been trying to sell them for like $200 for the lot.
Have we?
Yeah. Buck Rogers. This is a Buck Rogers.
So that's a vintage Buck
It's
Rogers.
a vintage Buck Rogers cap gun. I wish Brian Stillman was watching. He knows all about these. I'm a dilettante when it comes to this crap. I know nothing
This looks
about
like
them.
old school battery operated.
This
The
one.
light there.
This one is not pump action. It's just a clicker, but it does the caps and whatnot. It's solid metal. It's pretty cool. This is a Buck Rogers Sonic ray gun. That one's obviously newer than this one, but it's still 60s, 70s vintage. This one is again with the Buck Rogers. It's weird. It had a compass here that is no longer there.
Okay, but it's still vintage, right?
Yes, they're all 60s, 70s, and this one's from like 50s or 40s. I just threw them in the tub because they were weird.
All right, and we've had them forever.
We've had them forever. I think the last time I listed them, I did list them as a lot of 3, and we wanted like $200. At this point, I'll
$140 shipped.
Wow, that's a really good deal.
Is it?
Yeah.
$140 shipped for these ray guns. Maybe Frank will buy them. I'm gonna look it up real quick. Because there are some people that roll the dice and list this stuff on eBay. We're just deathly afraid to get kicked off because it's really, other than Sunday, it's our only source of income.
Yeah.
And if something happened to our eBay account, we effed. You know what I'm saying?
Jerry, I got your claim for the Cantina set. Thank you so much, Jerry. Jerry, is this your first time watching? I'm not sure I recognize your name.
I think he said something earlier that it's his first time.
Jerry, that's really cool. How did you find this?
Is this? No, it's a different handle.
There's so many different versions. The last time I looked this one up, I remember it being like about 100, 120 by itself. The other 2 are not as good.
Alright, yeah, but it's a lot. There it is. No, that's not it.
No, it's not the same one. See, that's the thing.
Damn, there's so many versions.
Yes, that's why it's been a problem.
Is that it?
No, it doesn't have the, you see the middle part? How it comes out? This one's further back. It's not the same gun.
Jeez.
That one looks a little better.
There you go.
It's not that one.
Are you sure?
There are a lot of different versions of this. Do you see how the front is silver and it has a thing in the front there?
Yeah.
That is the earlier one.
Yeah, they're asking $350
yes.
for that. Listen, if this doesn't sell, I'm not going to feel bad because these are very expensive. Wow. And they're super cool in a case. It's not something we come by a lot of.
They're really cool and weird.
What did I say? $150 for all 3. That's a deal.
I think you said $140, but $150.
$140, whatever I said.
Brian, we definitely have 3XL shirts. Absolutely. I'm not sure which style you're looking at, but we can. It's all about the colors more so than the style. Different colors are only available in certain sizes. But we'll hook you up. We'll figure it out. That one looks a little better. Yeah. See that the price that's about right. Yeah. Yeah.
Does it say Daisy on it?
It is a Daisy.
All right, so there it is.
Yeah. The other 2 are not as great because they do not work.
Yep.
Yeah, that's $150, $200. Last time we listed it, I listed it for 2, and it got pulled down off of Facebook.
Very cool for a collector of like vintage ray guns and stuff like that.
Keith likes our shirts. Thanks. We try to keep it fun and interesting. You got to stare at our faces at least look at.
Here's another weirdness.
The metal gun is really cool.
So if you were a kid in the 80s and you liked Transformers, some of us had stores. I had a store in Brigantine where I grew up on the island called Surf Sundries. And they had they didn't have Transformers, they had Transmorphers. They didn't have Insecticons, they had Robot Bug Icons.
What did you say on the Cantina? 150 or 140?
I think I said 150.
Okay.
I don't remember. We'll have to, whoever bought it, what did I say? I forget. You didn't write it down, so.
I just said 140.
140? So 140.
Okay.
You said 150 and then you dropped it by 10.
Oh, because the sock was a little bit open.
Oh, yeah, okay. Thank you.
No problem.
Keeping score over there. So these are, they're a little larger than the actual cassettes that go into Soundwave and Blaster.
This is so cool.
G1 cassettes.
This is so freaking cool.
But this would be, I guess, behind the counter.
Yep.
Of the counter person, and like,
what's really cool is that it came with a little box cutter, and the person working behind the counter was supposed to take the box cutter out, and then they could cut out the one.
So little Johnny would come in and say, "I want the red one.
Do your Morty
with
voice.
The blue." That's more Mickey Mouse, but okay. And or as the store would have one of these on display on the counter. And, this would be like their backstock, hanging. Just kind of like with Hot Wheels. Remember you used to go into Hot Wheels or
exactly
Matchbox and there'd be a case and you'd say, I want G7. And they'd give you your little fire truck.
Exactly.
Well, this is the store display. And it's old.
There were originally, I believe, 30 pieces in here, including the ones that are like out for demo display.
Yeah, these are transformed for demo display.
Yeah, someone took one of each out.
Oh,
so
yeah.
there's still 25 here. And they're still sealed. The card has some wear, obviously, because it's...
No, this is obviously not Hasbro or Takara. This is a straight knockoff, but it's a vintage, weird knockoff.
Yeah.
And that's why it's not listed on eBay.
Because it's not... eBay, and understandably so, eBay is very much against knockoffs because they want to conserve copyright, and I'm totally about that as well. But in the case of this... no one is going to confuse this for a vintage G1 Transformer.
No.
It's its own thing.
AFU.
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 It's its own thing.
The
It
Two
has-
Penguin Company.
it
But I
has-
know there are a lot of people who
collect this kind
collect-
of stuff. Yeah.
KO Transformer
Yeah.
stuff.
It's
Some of it's like
collectible.
super cool.
It is. It's collectible in its own right, and that's why I'm okay supporting the sale.
So there are,
of it.
what is there, 25
There are
altogether?
25 of them.
Now think about this.
Yeah.
I don't know what these do individually, complete on eBay. I assume $5 to $10, right? Am I right? I mean, if we sold these in the store, they'd be $5 to $10.
I wouldn't take less than $5 a piece for these in the store if they were loose.
Right.
Just because they're so cool and weird, and they'd look great in a case. I'd transform them all, maybe having a little fight.
I just don't even know. So 5 times 25 is what? $125. That's $5 a piece. I'll take $100. Is that crazy?
Listen, we're doing a thing here in the.
I'll take 100 shipped. If you're a Transformers person,
It's just cool and
maybe
weird.
you pop these out and,
Yeah,
and
even if
keep
you
a
wanna
set
pop
for
them
yourself
out.
and resell the rest. We just don't want to roll the dice listing them on eBay. That's really what it comes down to.
Yeah, because they will. As a matter of fact, I think we did get a hit for this.
And there's another
why it's
another
not-
aspect of that. Even if we don't use any like keywords in the listing saying we don't use knockoff or we don't call them Transformers,
Yeah.
there's like people out there that don't have anything better to do and they will report you to eBay. They're not official Transformers that they're selling, and I don't know. I don't know how to describe that kind of person. Anyway, what'd I say? $1.25?
You said 100.
Oh, 100 shipped.
I
Jesus.
would have said $1.25. You said 100 because you're giving stuff away.
100 shipped. Hey man, we gotta.
We gotta keep the bills.
We gotta keep
I was
going.
gonna say we gotta keep the lights on, but there's no electricity in the store.
We
So-
still have a house we live in.
Yeah, well that's true.
$100 shipped,
I feel like
and
I'm
it's
not.
it's a little loose and wibbly.
Are we still on? Because I'm not getting any comments here. It's been a while.
People might have bailed on us.
My phone
we were
is
talking
dead.
too much.
My phone is dead, and I'm not getting any comments. Can you look at your phone and make sure we're getting comments? Frank said it's a rare set. K.
Oh, so-
Patrick Logan. Well, that was like 5 minutes ago. Copyright adjacent. Yes, it's copyright adjacent. K. Patrick. I just want to make sure we're still here and still on. Test comment. Okay, we're getting comments. Thank you. Y'all are just so quiet. We can't shut up, and y'all are quiet.
That's why, because we can't shut up.
We can't shut up. So $100 on that. It's cool. It's still on the card. I like the little knife still attached, which I think is really neat and weird.
It is weird. I don't know what else we have to sell right now.
Is that everything? That can't be everything. There's a whole other tub there, isn't it? Or
Is
no?
there?
Is that
No,
everything?
that's sold.
Oh,
Well, I'm going to grab the
let's look at a couple comics. maybe.
comics. Well, we'll look at them. I'm not
Yeah.
gonna.
Let's just look at a few.
You're still
Jerry.
going.
Jerry prefers the term bootleg, and he'll claim the cassettes for $100. Jerry, thank you.
Thank you, Jerry. It's a hell of a deal, I think.
Yeah, I mean that's $4 a piece. $3 a piece.
I hope Frank's paying attention, because some of these might go into Frank. We might do a little trading for some Conan.
Oh yeah. Oh, yeah.
We got Avengers 2860, First Goliath. Fantastic Four 55, classic cover. 6.5, classic cover.
Selling children's toys with a knife is a lost art. I agree.
8.5, Avengers 12.
I gotta be honest, I can't believe that we got an 8.5 in this book. We sent these away a while ago.
First Wonder Man. This is pretty hot right now, actually.
Alicia's asking any Jay Lee
5.5.
comics. Jay Lee?
Oh, the writer.
Riley?
Yeah, no, not right
I
now.
don't think so, Alicia, no.
Definitely stuff at the store, though.
Dude, my phone will
He's
not
newer.
stay on. I don't know what's
First
going on.
Spidey in
It's not sure.
Avengers 6.0. It's Avengers 11. This is first Spider-Man crossing over the Avengers. Under Ruse. Second appearance of the Juggernaut 7.0.
It's the
This is some
Juggernaut,
stuff.
baby.
We're gonna have a pile of this. Maybe next week. No, I don't know if Frank will be ready. Soon though, we will be doing. We didn't bring much.
Oh yeah, give me those the books there.
Oh shoot.
Yeah,
Is this the end of it?
I think so.
All right. We talked enough today anyway.
I pulled these out of I don't even know where. How cute are these? These are Sesame Street branded vintage little golden book. Get ready neighborhood. Practice with preschool skills. This one is Get Ready Numbers. And this one is Get Ready Letters. So we've got, let's see what we got here. Basically, it's just a preschool, set of 3 preschool books for little kids. vintage. This is stuff that I would have read when I was a kid. Get Ready letters, got Big Bird on the cover. We've got the count here, learning to count, obviously. And we've got Little Neighborhood here. $12 for these 3 books, shipped. Anybody want them? They're cute. Not too much, no writing really or anything like that. Unused, $12.
So RD, that was like a pre looking at the comics. We're going to announce a comic probably in a couple weeks. We want to gather a couple stacks like that before we do it. So give us some time, maybe a month actually, because we have stuff that's still out getting graded. And selling the graded stuff is the easiest way to do it. That way, I see a lot of claim sales with guys saying, well, this raw New Mutants 98, I'd give it a 8.5, and it's a rag.
Are you doing your Bubba impression again?
No, what?
What is that voice you're doing?
I don't know. So, I don't like to do that. We can give like, oh, it's a VF, it's a fine, but we're not going to sit there and try and give a number grade on a video. There's nothing like holding a comic book in your hand and looking at the grade. So if we do another comic sale, we're only going to do graded stuff, 98%. That will be coming up though. We'll make an announcement for that. So really, Frank's got to get in on that. Frank's our comic guy.
Frank said he's got a first blade to trade us.
I know he said that.
My phone keeps dying. It's like not charging over here. I'm not sure what's up.
Did you put prices on those? David Allen Pratt is watching. DAP.
Oh, DAP,
Cool
hi.
98.3.
Hi, Dave.
What's up, my man?
On the books, $12 for the 3.
Scott
really
Faust.
cute.
Did anyone claim the TMNT bin?
Yes,
Yeah,
I just answered him.
yeah.
Yep. Yes, Jerry. We are going to message you with a PayPal link you can use to check out. We'll add everything up and send you that link. You don't have to have a PayPal account to check out any credit card, debit card, PayPal balance, even like an e-check from your bank account. You can use any of those things to check out.
Woo!
Yeah.
James Alvar is building a comic museum in Maryland. That's awesome. Oh my God, the Jeppies used to be down there.
Great trip.
Yeah, we'll come down. Listen, we're building a toy and collectible museum in southern New Jersey. So let's send people back and forth to each other. I'm in.
Really cool.
He has a lot of money to invest every month.
Jeppies was down there, Baltimore, right?
Yeah.
Yeah.
The harbor. Where's the short shorts, Justin?
Andrea.
They're at home. We only want certain type of people watching this.
That's our OnlyFans. That'll be later.
I'm making
kidding.
money on that a different way.
I'm kidding. We don't have an OnlyFans. Although, if the repairs at the store are too much, then maybe we'll have to have one. Andrea came in late. Is there anything that hasn't been claimed?
Oh yeah.
A few things.
Did anybody claim the little dog?
No, nobody claimed.
Nobody claimed the dog.
Nobody claimed Snowball. We had a Rick and Morty Snowball plushie, $20 shipped. Who wasn't claimed?
All right, let's sort of the down claim stuff up.
Let's recap.
Real quick. Not claimed.
Snowball unclaimed.
I'm gonna pile it all right here.
Unclaimed freight.
I don't know if anybody outside of the Philadelphia area will get that.
Snowball. $20.
Did anybody claim the pop?
Yes.
Yes.
Claim the pop.
Anybody claim the guns?
No, I don't believe anybody claimed the guns.
How about the garage?
The garage.
Nobody claimed the garage.
Yeah,
I
the
thought somebody
garage.
did early on.
I didn't see that. Hold on.
Let's double
Yeah,
check
it's like-
before we sell it again.
Jabba Palace is the first claim I have.
Okay. Oh wow, the garage. Holy crap.
Bandana.
These are unclaimed.
House, they're unclaimed as of now.
Garage up.
Batman set. Batman 21. No Kitchen.
All right. Let me see if I remember the prices. Yeah, I know Penelope wrote them all down. So.
I did not write anything down.
Oh.
Unless it sells, I don't write down the price. It makes no sense.
Weird.
It's not weird. They shouldn't price on them.
I believe you said 50 on the garage.
50.
And 20
Pick
on
up
Snowball.
only.
Pick up
If we have
only.
to ship
70 to ship.
Yes, exactly. We don't normally do that, but
20
it's
on
heavy
Snowball.
and weird.
20 on Snowball. Guns were 140.
Yep. The guns.
Right.
The guns are a great deal. 140 on the guns.
How much did you want for these?
$12.
12 for the set.
Yep.
12 for the set.
Did somebody claim their
I
Naruto?
think Naruto got claimed. I think so.
Naruto got claimed. Yes.
Okay, how about Batman did?
Yep.
Batman
the
did.
Batman
Mouse-
set and the
Mouse
Batman
did.
book.
Barbie got claimed.
Barbie got claimed.
What about top?
And Sailor Moon?
Sailor Moon. Top hat.
Sailor Moon did not get claimed.
I think I said 80
He
on
said,
Sailor
you
Moon.
said 80 and then realized the tape was cropped. He said
75.
So 75 on Sailor Moon guy.
Tuxedo mask, $75. Never removed from box. Beautiful shape. box is not in great shape, but he's gorgeous. No one can see me. I'm behind the Hot Wheels.
Sorry.
This is 50 local pickup or 70 shipped anywhere in the United States. The box for 12.
12, 150. I think I said on the guns.
James, Hot Wheels. If you're local, $50. If we have to ship it, 70. We don't normally ask for shipping, but this is weird and heavy.
75, 70 on the Sailor Moon guy, and 20 on the dog. And I think it's everything it didn't sell.
Snowball. Patrick said, "Get a website. We'll pay top dollar for short shorts." Can you hand me the? Chris.
Maybe I already have a website. You gotta kind of dig.
What year are the Hot Wheels? I think we.
97, I think, or 96.
Yeah, Jerry. The Hot Wheels are from mid to late 90s.
It's unused. The bags inside are sealed.
And some of the stuff is still on trees. Move Snowball here. I can't believe Tuxedo Mask didn't sell. He's awesome.
The box has been opened, so I'm not opening the box for the first time.
He even comes with a little rose. He's the cutest.
But sealed bags, stuff still on the trees. Again, well, this bag's been opened. And it comes with a 97 thing, so I assume this is 96, 97. I didn't build it. I don't know if it's, it looks to be complete to me.
Well, it's worth the $50 you want for it, right?
Yeah, super. Yeah. Just really don't want to ship it.
Yeah, I would rather not ship it, but I mean, if someone wants to pay me $20 to ship it, I will ship it.
Yeah.
These are just 3 really cute vintage preschool Sesame Street workbooks. They're unused. This one has a little bit of damage on the cover. $12 for the 3. They're just cute. If you're into Sesame Street, Muppets, Jim Henson, or you want to teach your kids some preschool stuff.
This must have been some sort of
It's a
BB gun.
cat gun, I think. I thought it. I wish Brian.
This is an
was on
old
here.
school Buck
crazy.
Rogers Daisy
It's insane. It's just so
from
weird.
the, I don't know, 50s, 40s. It's got patina, that's for sure.
So, James, do me a favor. Invoice me for the TMNT bandana, but ship it to Mandy. It seems like she wanted it. It's a present from me.
Done. That's
James,
awesome.
that's really sweet.
That's what we love about our community.
Mandy, I hope you're still watching. If not, you're going to get a surprise. James, that's awesome. I don't even know what to say. That's really cool.
All right, we're going to log out. We've been talking long enough.
Chris has claimed the Sesame Street books. Thanks, Chris.
Thank you, Chris.
Let me write that down before I forget. And that was $12 for the Sesame Street, or as I used to call it when I was little, Semjeets. Semjeets, yeah. Semjeets.
Okay.
Semjeets, come on, man.
Semjeets.
That was back when you used to spell your name ENNPY.
See, you and I didn't know how to spell my own name.
NFB.
ENNPY. This gun is awesome. Like,
It is.
it's so cool. I can't believe no one wants to buy it.
Well, it's old, man. I mean, you got to be a very specific kind of collector for
Yeah,
this.
and the thing with collectibles is they kind of, I call it the howdy doody effect. There's a point where something is new and fresh and everybody wants it, and then it kind of goes out of style, nobody cares, but then it becomes kind of collectible again. But then the cycle continues until it just kind of always stays uncollectible. Like, nobody really cares that much about howdy doody stuff anymore.
Well, there's been no Buck Rogers
Resurgence,
anything.
really. I mean, in the
resurgence,
80s there was. The show.
But there are people who just love vintage ray guns.
Yeah, like our friend Brian Stillman, who worked on the Toys That Made Us and did the Plastic Galaxy.
Toys That Made Us is here. Guys, thank you for hanging out with us.
Yeah,
it's
this is
keeping
cool.
us going through this stress of everything else that's going on. So, do us a favor, share our emergency fund. We don't know what our fund even should be. We knew it was going to be at least what it is.
Yeah,
so.
we kind of chatted with the electrician. We kind of got he has to go underneath and do all kinds of looking at things and figuring everything out, and every branch of every wire has to be addressed. So we knew we had to put a goal up, but we didn't know what the goal should be. I don't know what else to say about that. Thank you all for your shares. Thank you so much for your love. I've kind of stopped having a nervous breakdown, and I've now moved on to crying constantly because of all the love that we're receiving.
Yeah, no. So we're very upset, but we're very upset because everybody's so awesome.
Yeah, it went from us being upset about the store, if we hadn't been there, it could have possibly burnt down, to being upset about everyone loving us too much.
Frank, I actually got Sky and her sister very excited last week about the pool, but me and you never really coordinated. So if you're cool with a pool day, Monday or Tuesday, I even got.
Jerry is asking. Now, Jerry also claimed a bunch of other stuff. Jerry is asking if we could do 60 shipped for the Hot Wheels. He's already got another pile of stuff.
Yes.
Jerry, if you want the Hot Wheels, it's yours for $60. just confirm that you want to do that before we go off the stream so I can write down.
And it's funny, Brian said, Jerry wants to know. Guys, we love you all. Frank, I'm going to call you about the pool. We need a pool day. That'd be a nice little cool down. Thank you guys. This is fun. From an undisclosed location. I'm going to sit here and read a book. We might see it from here next Sunday as well because the internet here is raging.
Told you.
This is the best.
Yeah.
I feel terrible that we basically rearranged this anonymous person.
We might have to.
House.
We might have to. We're gonna have to open ourselves back up to food though. So maybe not saying Chris specifically, but maybe we'll maybe we can give an area because I love the food thing. Obviously,
you love people just bringing you random.
Yeah,
food
it's very
while we're on
cool.
the stream.
It's super exciting.
Guys,
thanks. That was a lot of fun. We only had a few things. We'll announce next Sunday. Might be again. It might be this random, but we will be doing a comic book one very soon.
And I gotta
That'll
say,
probably be the next specific theme is comic book.
Okay. I want to thank all you guys who have been watching.
If we don't buy a big collection of
along with us. Some of you guys are just chilling with us every Sunday at 3:00.
Love it.
I don't know why, but thank you. I guess we're funny and cute. Who knew? I don't know.
Well, there's not much to do on Sundays. Thank you guys.
Guys, thank you. Jerry, I got your claim.
Push the button.
I can do it from here. That's how high tech we are. I can do it from here.
Wow.
Jerry, I got your claim on the Hot Wheels. We'll be sending you an invoice along with everyone else. Thank you guys. If we don't see you sooner, see you next Sunday at 3.
Absolutely.
Bye. Yes, I want to end the video. Bye.